Hello, this is Paul at River Bay Outfitters, and today I'd like to talk to you about vices. We're getting ready for our fly tying season, and there are a lot of choices that you have. Now, personally, I believe in buying a good vise and building your kit around that vise instead of going out and buying one of those pre-packaged kits. I don't think you'd be happy with them. I know I was dissatisfied with mine. So let's look at the different vices that we have. We have here, first ones we're going to talk about, we got the Regal. Now this is the Revolution, and this is their Traveler vise. What I like about the Regals are they're simple. You just go like this, and boom. Their hooks are in there, pretty solid. They call them the Bulldog of vices. Right? This is the Revolution, so you could actually do inline rotary tie-in functions, which I like to do. Next vise we have, this is the one that started it all. This is the Runzetti Traveler. What I like about the Runzetti Traveler is it's very light, very simple to use, and this is what I use when I go to all the different shows. Now the next vise we have is actually a vise very similar to these are inline. The Runzetti and this are what they call inline rotaries. What I like about this is the Wolf Industries. This is the Anvil, right? What I like about this is that you can really adjust it. So it takes a wide range of hooks, very solid, and it comes with a C-clamp also. The next vise I'd like to talk about is the Peak. Now the Peak is rock solid. It uses set screws, so it doesn't come apart, it doesn't loosen up. There again, it's a very simple vise to use. Just put the hook in, all right, and there you go. Right, very simple. Doesn't have the adjustments that the Anvil has, but it comes with a bobbin cradle, which the Anvil does not. And then, if you don't want to spend the money and you really don't care about the rotary function, this is a very good starter one. Actually, you can tie all your flies on it. This is the Peak, right? This is their non-rotary version, right? There again, holds a terrific hook, wide range, very simple, set screws, rock solid. This is the Sleeper. This is also a Peak, but this one is made for big hooks. It's called their large iron retaining system, or I prefer to call it the Jurassic, because it just holds hooks like crazy. As you can see, I can pick this up. Now, if I'm tying saltwater flies, or if I'm going to be tying, or I'm going to tie saltwater flies, I would get this one. If I'm going to tie jig heads, a lot of you guys bounce jigs, get this one. It's a terrific system. It really holds the hooks well, and it's amazing is this actually comes in 3 different sizes. This is the small one, and yet it will hold a 5/0 hook. Really depends on the size of the wire of the hook. So these are the choices. Now, what do I use? When I do my fly tying classes, this is called the Revolution from Regal. This is the one I use. It's a great vise, not inexpensive. It starts at about $4.50. But if I go to clubs, and I do tie at a lot of different clubs, I use the Traveler from Runzetti. And the reason is because it's lightweight, packs down really low, easy to carry, everything about it. Now, it is an excellent vise. Right? It doesn't have the adjustments that some of the others have. So this is my traveling vise. This vise, my son uses. He's a professional tier. He ties at all the different shows. He likes the Wolf Industry Atlas. He just really likes this vise. Has a lot of adjustments on it. And some really good friends of mine looked at all the vices. They ended up with a Peak, and they think that it's the best vise. Why? It's very simple. It's rock solid. This isn't going to move. Why? The other ones have a little bit of give to it. And very good friends of mine that's just starting out, they ended up going with this. So you hit any vise you have. The best thing to do is come into a fly shop, check them out, see what works for you, right? But don't, please, 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 don't buy one of those kits. The tools are inferior, the materials are inferior. Come in, buy a good vise. You don't have to spend a lot of money. This is $90, right? You don't have to spend a lot of money, and you build your kit around that vise. This is Paul at River Bay Outfitters, and I hope you enjoyed this. If you like, go to my website, riverbayoutfitters.com, and hopefully you sign up for my newsletter. We will be starting our fly tying classes very shortly. Tie lines, everybody.